kleine Geschäfte bis 400 Quadratmeter sowie Bau- und Gartenmärkte wieder öffnen dürfen.
Hey guys, my name is Lily and today I want to report from Austria. I want to give you an update on the coronavirus, so stay tuned. Okay, so I want to give you an update of my country, Austria. So right now I was watching the press conference of our Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, and he announced that in about 8 days from now a couple of small shops up to 400 square meter can open again. And that's because the new infections in Austria have gone down. So it seems like we have peaked, and from now on the infection rate is going down, which is a great thing. And this is why they slowly want to reopen some shops again. But everybody has to wear masks. So from today on it's mandatory that you wear a hygiene mask if you go grocery shopping. And I already talked about making this mandatory for all of the stores, which I think is a great thing, because there's evidence that this virus is airborne. So if everybody wears a mask and gloves and pays attention not to come close to each other and disinfect all of the groceries, then I believe we have a chance to contain this, or to at least, keep the new infections at a very low level. And yeah, I think it's the right decision because our economy is really crashing right now. So it's a complete crash. In fact, we have so many unemployment. So right now my government is trying to find the right way between crushing the economy or not causing too many deaths because of the pandemic. So I think it's the right decision. So in about 8 days from now, after Easter, small shops can reopen again, and also tool stores, which is super important because right now they have a lot of plants to sell. So it's plant season because it's spring, and people, gardeners, need supplies, of course, and also builders need supplies as well. So I think it's worth a try, and it's a good try to not fully, crash the economy and stamp it into the ground, because unemployment rate right now is pretty high in Austria. So they really try to get back on the tracks. Okay, now I want to give you a couple of figures. So right now we have 12,238 infected persons, and unfortunately 224 corona patients have died. Okay, I just tried to find out how many ventilators we have in Austria. It's 2,723, which is not too bad for Austria because we are a small country. We only have 8 million or 8.5 million inhabitants. But of those ventilators, only 43% are really free for corona patients, because the other ones are used for patients with other problems. Not everybody has coronavirus. There are a lot of people who still have, problems with lungs and are in the hospitals without the coronavirus. And this is why we only have like 40% of our ventilators free right now. But as I said before, we still have enough, so our hospitals are not overwhelmed yet. Unfortunately, we also do have cases where people spit at other people trying to infect them. It's some crazy persons who obviously have a psychological issue. So unfortunately, this also happens in Austria. So this happened a couple of times to normal citizens, but also to the police. And one guy was infected with corona and he knew it, and he spit into the faces of police officers. And this is actually a crime, so you can go to prison for this. And I think it's really disgusting that some people do this. But as we know, a certain percentage of the population has mental issues or is criminal. So this is something that could destroy everything, in fact. So we try to lock down, we try to rot out the virus, and then you have persons who infect others on purpose. It's really ridiculous and stupid and mental. So unfortunately we do have that in Austria as well. Alright folks, so now I want to come to another topic. I still got 2 of these masks here, and I got these masks at a local spray paint company. They are selling protective equipment, especially for people who work in the car industry, and they still had a couple of these masks. And this mask here I was buying a couple of years ago for 35 euros, and I got this one here for about 50 euros. And I called this shop and he said, yeah, he has 2 masks left for me, so he sent me 2 of those. And one of these I have sent to my friend in Vienna because I know a doctor and she's working in the hospital where they treat corona patients. So she's working with the corona patients, and she asked me that I buy a mask like this for her. So today I sent this mask to her, and yeah, she wanted to get something which is a little bit more protective and also something that she can use more often and something that is more comfortable when wearing, because you have to know, when you're wearing masks for hours and hours, it will start to hurt really bad in your face. And I can really recommend this mask and this one here. This is the previous model actually. I bought it a couple of years ago, and it comes with this very soft rubber, and you really want to have soft rubber because it's not hurting in your face, and it also seals off better in my opinion. So I have another mask here, and this is the cheaper model actually, and it comes with harder rubber, okay, and this hurts. So I still use this in my tool shop, which I have in my basement, and I can wear it for 1 or 2 hours, but then it's starting to hurt. And for people like doctors and medical staff, you know, it's not, this is no use when it's too hard. So you definitely want to have the more pricey option. So this is why I have sent this mask, which is the new model, to my friend in Vienna. Let's check it out here. This is by 3M. Actually, all of these masks are by 3M, and I really love the brand, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just am convinced of their quality. So this is basically what you get. You get this really nice half mask respirator. I have to say that this is a little bit big for me. It's the size M, and this is S, and S fits me better. So if you have a very slim face like mine, then S is definitely the right size. And this is, by the way, called the 7500 series. So this is called 7501, and this is 7502. Okay, and the cheaper version with the harder plastic, it's the 6200 version, which is the cheaper version, which comes with the uncomfortable plastic. I mean, this is still working, okay? So if this fits you, it will work. And if you're just using this to go shopping for 1 hour in a week, then this is totally fine. But as I said before, if you are wearing this for a longer period of time, then the softer rubber is the better option. Then this mask also comes with this gas filters. Now, you don't really need gas filters because they are for gases, but you need something to mount the P3 filters on, okay? These are P3 and they filter out viruses, and you need these filters so that you can fit the white filters on, and then you have this cover which is clamping onto the filters. Okay, so then you take your mask and you get your gas filter and put it on. Like so. And the same thing you do to the other side. Then you take your white P3 filter and you put the writing, the printing on the inside, like this. Then you take your cover and cover the filter. Okay. We do the same thing to the other side here. Okay. Okay, so this is how you set up a mask like this. They have an efficiency of 98% and they really protect you. So my friend at the hospital is now going to wear this mask and I hope that this will keep her safe. Okay, so now I have these 3 masks. I need this for myself to go shopping and this is for my spouse. And I only want to use these for going out. So these are my pandemic masks now. And this one here, the cheaper version, I'm just using at my shop at the basement. I still need a mask there. But I don't want to switch those masks, you know. I want to store these in a corner and only go out every 7 days to get some groceries. Yeah, so I also had a couple of FFP3 masks, the white ones, but I've given them away to my neighbor, to a friend of a relative, and one I sent to a friend in the UK because I have a friend who got stuck there. So she's in the UK, she cannot come home, so I have sent her my last mask and I hope that she really gets it. In my last video I have linked the last masks on Amazon, but unfortunately they are all sold out, so it's really hard to find these masks now. And also my friend Canadian Prepper has made a great video about how you can make your own mask, and I believe he has used a HEPA filter. Okay, so here is the video. Please check out his channel. He's giving really good advice on the crisis and also on how to make masks yourself. I'm also planning a video about masks actually, so if you want to see that, make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. And also, I'm still shipping my knives here, okay? So if you're interested in my survival knife or in my hunting knife, we are still shipping. So I would be glad if you support my channel. If not, that's also okay. I'm not forcing anybody. And yeah, this video is demonetized, so I'm not earning any money. So if you're thinking about, you know, getting one of my knives, you can just visit my website. The link is in the description below. Alright folks, so that's it for today. And I also wanted to say that I will go out into the forest again and start to make videos outside again. In the last 2 weeks I stayed at home because I was afraid of the virus and everything, but now it's really time to make new videos again in the forest, and the curfew is actually not hindering me. So if you have to do work, you can do it, and I'm self-employed, so I can go out into the forest and make videos there. Okay, so expect more outdoor videos from me. I want to thank you for watching and stay tuned till next time.